Hey, it's me, Manic Mark. That's right, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath Yardville, about somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. And if anything changes in life, what won't change is the intro to my videos. That's right. Oh my God, how long have I been saying that? Long time. Anyway, a miracle happened today. That's right, I put miracle somehow in the title of my video. They're like, ooh, wait a minute, I left my beer all the way over here. Horrors of horror. I need it because I'm so achy. Oh my God, what a day. Miracle, that's right. Miracle happened today. I had to go see a new doctor, a second opinion doctor for the shoulder. I said it's been a long, you've been here, right? Ted said the whole thing 1,000 times. Thought it was arthritis, and it was because of working out, and first guy, and he was like, we'll give you a shot, and then I talked to a guy who's a retired orthopedic surgeon. He said, oh no, don't use the guy you're using because he's been here and there and everywhere, and God, geez, so I picked a new one, and I didn't get the okay from my retired orthopedic surgeon on this guy, but anyway, so I ended up there, and he seemed pretty nice, and he said, no. I said, is it arthritis or genetic? No, you just used it too much. You used your shoulder too much, you wore it out. So bone spring, we go in, we punch a couple, 2-3 holes, go in, clean it out. You want to do it or not? And I said, super annoying, well, let's do it. Okay, so I get all this paperwork and setting up, and not easy. Like, well, how can you go get the scan in your colon, and all you do is take the, you drink and you poop and you don't eat, but this is like 20 pages, and I got to go and I got to get a physical, and I didn't have to do that for the other thing. Anyway, doing it for this one, I don't know, whatever. Gonna do it. So, what's the miracle? Well, oh, the miracle is when you got there, nothing was wrong. No, that wasn't the miracle. The miracle is my truck talks to me. That's the miracle. In some respects, the truck talks to me. When I put in an address, it's got its own navigation system. Okay, so I use it, and I typed in what I thought was the address. And I'd also looked it up on Google, and I looked for the photograph of the building because I do everything to make sure there's no surprises. But there was a surprise. So I typed the address in and wrong, but only by a few buildings. So I go out, all these businesses and everything's built up, and there's strip malls, and I'm driving, and my truck says in a very nice voice, your destination is ahead on the right. I'm like, what, the right? I'm pretty sure it should be on the left. And I looked over and I saw the building. I recognized the building. I said, there's the building. And it said, I remember seeing 36. I said, oh, I typed in 430 while I pulled in the lot where 430 was. And guess what 430 was? What building? Half price, full price, super high price books I've never been to before. Oh, man. Just my luck. And I didn't know how long it was going to take to get to the doctor's office, so I left super early, which left me enough time to go in and look through their records, which, oddly enough, it was almost exactly the same as the one I go to all the time. Like kind of set up the same way. Like the franchise has some kind, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to dissect it. I just looked for records quickly. I had about 20 minutes. And so I found these records. So, hold them up. The Lonesome Valley Singers, Honey. It was an interesting cover on Diplomat. What's on this thing? So why are you so achy? Well, let me tell you. So after I got done with the doctor, I went to the gym. I did 45 minutes of yoga, and I went, I forgot to go to the bank. Got to go to the bank. I'm just going to go home because there's so much stuff to do around here. Spring, So I made a spot where my wife can do planting, potting, whatever. I don't know. I made a bench. Oh, you got to make me a potting bench. What? You just can't pot like out in the middle of the driveway or anywhere. Why do you need a bench? I don't know. So I made a very nice bench, and I filled it up with shit like an old water pump. I piled. I'm just gonna start throwing this stuff away. Okay, so first I went to the scrapyard, and then I thought, and then she was like, and I cleaned out pretty much, and it was pretty good, and But then there was this wood shelving I built, and board bees has got into it. So she's down there like, oh, board bees are attacking me, and she's looking up how to kill them all. And you know, I've already been through that. And you find the holes, and you take the WD-40 with the little red knot, and you stick it in there, and you spray them, and they hate it. And you just keep at them. It's the only way. I haven't found any other way that works. Anyway, so, like, well, if I move the wood, this is so exciting, I know. If I move the wood mesh down and move the shelf and move the metal shelves down, the board bees will be like, it takes a little bit, you know, too much energy to fly all the way down and spin around her head, you know, and they're kind of annoying. And they get it in the garage roof, and I got to keep it anyway. So there was, it turns out after all these years of them eating the shelving I built, there was only one tunnel with a bunch of them in there, I guess. I only found one. One board was eaten. Wow, that was pretty exciting. So why did you go into all that? Anyway, oh, so that's what I did. Man, it was pretty disorganized under there. I got a big back porch, and underneath it there's stuff. I thought it was organized, but anyway, it wasn't. I held up the first record. Go to another record. I don't know if I have this one, but I might. Not sure. It's How to Get Super Hits by Mail? No, Super Hits Volume 6. That's right. You can get them by mail. It was a series of records put out by a studio group in England called the King something or other. I don't remember now. Anyway, so 1972. What are they covering on this one? Song Sung Blue. Oh, that'll be exciting. Horse with No Names. Speak Softly, Love. Theme from The Godfather. Morning is Broken. Whew. Wow, that'll be awesome. And 4-channel stereo quadraphonic. Didn't even notice that when I picked it up. I thought I had this one before. 1973 Brass Menagerie Enoch Light and quadraphonic sound. Stereo quadraphonic. How could it be quadraphonic stereo? That doesn't make any sense. That's what it says. Proud Mary. Somebody. I didn't have a chance to look to make sure the records were okay. Somebody took a record out of that one and stuck it back in. Fortunately, it didn't fall out. Thank God. It looks mini fresh. Associate producer Tony Montola, Dick Hyman, God dang it. No wonder it's stuck. It won't go in anyway. So let me just say, MacArthur's Park, Season of the Witch, Explorations 4, Moog. That's got to be Dick Hyman, I think. This will be very interesting. When I find, on the rare occasions I find quadraphonic records, I find that on a stereo turntable, they sound great. They sound usually much better. And I'm sure because it's light, it's got to sound really good. Lenville Ball. I hope nobody out there has epilepsy. This cover might set you off. It's local, right record, gospel singer, doing something for the bicentennial. That's a fun find. Bill Black, The Beats Goes On, Bill Black combo. The great cover. The Memphis Sound, MS, that's what I thought, I found interesting that it has it, like the Modern Sound logo, which is like a super budget label out of Nashville. And this is distributed but distributed by London Records, so it had a distribution network. Don't go into any of that, that's pretty dull. Yes it is, alright. It's kind of, don't buy Calypso records that often, but sometimes they have fun covers, and this one does. I can't tell you when it was made. It looks like it's clip art from the 50s, but it could have been made in the early 60s. But it's black and pink with the clip art, so it's a graphically fun cover. And it was fun, a fun find. Half price, super high price, full price, half price book. George Shearing Quintet with Lights Are Low. I'm not sure if I've got this one or not. If I don't, I do now. Just MGM Records. Probably not. Really nice cover. Speaking of nice covers, on RCA Victor from 1958, it's Alina Horn. Give the Lady What She Wants from the Horn album. Arrangements by Ralph Burns and Lenny Hayton. Nice find. And another George Shearing, which I absolutely know I don't have, on Sheba Records. Shearing Sounds. Sheba. There he is. George Shearing with his 70s haircut. Doing a cover of Yesterday, the Beatles, Yesterday. Interesting find. Bill's Bags is of a cool and groovy nature. I might already have this one. I'm not sure. Who's Bill? Billy May, that's right. And another George Shearing. I know I've got this one picked up again, just in case. That's right. You're hearing George Shearing. This is a fun cover. Warner's Brothers. Dusty. Rapture, the Outriggers. No, it's not a Hawaiian gospel album. Hawaii's blowing up right now, isn't it? Well, then they said it's calming down a little bit. Back in the 80s, a long time ago, I went to Hawaii. Should have stayed there longer. It was like a 10-day trip. Just wore ourselves out. But the high point of the trip was kind of like a serendipitous, where were we? I can't remember how we found out about it. We drove down, where were we? It was from down, we stayed in a hotel a couple of nights, and could have been that. Anyway, had to walk across the lava field and to the cliff by the ocean. We got to watch a tube dump lava into the ocean at sunset in Hawaii. Amazing. It was amazingly beautiful. Okay. Just the best thing I've ever seen in my life was that. Just the colors of the sky and the lava jumping. And we got right up on top of it. It was pretty cool. So it got dark, and this was back when you didn't, a good flashlight didn't put out any light. You know, it was like holding up a lighter. I was at a mini mag. It was my backpacking flashlight, right? So we're way away from the car, out on this field of lava, which is black, right? And it's steaming, and you're walking on. You could feel the heat, and here, you know, and you got it. There was a path that you could almost kind of see in the daylight, but at night it's like, where the fuck are we? How are we going to get back in the car? Fortunately, the couple in front of us had a big backlight. It was a little bit better light, so we sort of followed them and managed to find our way out of it. It was touch and go for a moment or two there. Thought, man, we'd have to spend all night in the lava field. You know, we're probably going to get thirsty, but it's kind of warm out here. Probably won't get chilly. Probably won't catch a chill. Tommy Dorsey's dance party, all right. Tommy Dorsey, it's okay, right? But it was a fun cover, so I picked it up. And this was a fun find on Audio Fidelity. A very colorful, cheesecakey cover. Tropical Cruise. Pedro Garcia and his Del Pedro Orchestra. Very much fun, right there. And for some reason, in the dollar bin, this was $2, but I picked it up because who knows. Billy Cole Trio, jazz, it's like piano, drums, and bass. The new unique sounds of the Billy Cole Trio. I have no idea why they're new. They're doing covers of every song that you've heard of before, like September Song, Love for Sale, Ebb Tide, all the great ones. I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles. So I have no idea. Might choose something from this as a sample, I'm not sure. Gonna suck down another beer. Another beer. Probably not another one. That's the thing. So now I'm doing all this health stuff. I have the chart. For those of you out there who have done health stuff and you get online, now there's the chart because everything's hooked together by computers. So I thought that there'd be no reason to go back years and years and years and find the few times I went to the doctor and what happened, but there got people entering all the records going back. The other day I got online and they had a notation of when I had my tonsils out when I was 12 years old, which would have been 1968. Yeah, right about then. Couldn't, just say they're 9, 69. Anyway, couldn't believe it. They got everything going back now. They know everything about you, and it's only going to get worse. That's why I don't care about YouTube. It's just Of course, there could be some reason to care about it in the future. I just don't know about it yet. But right now, it's just, what? You just blabbing. That's right. Why? Because we're on your second beer. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Even the number of beers, like they finally got it out of me. How many? Like they didn't. When it was like 2.4 ounces of alcohol a week or something like that. And today I just wrote down 4 beers. I got some insurance a while back, and I said like a beer a day, so that's 7 beers. But then I didn't stop immediately after that. So that's why I don't understand. Because whatever you are right at the moment you fill out the application for the insurance is not necessarily what you're going to be the next day. Well, the next day you might go from drinking 1 beer to 8 beers a day. Well, I just changed my mind. Decided to drink 8 beers a day, or just stop drinking. I hardly ever. I just work so hard today. I'm treating myself, but usually, you know, there's too much to do, and it just, I just want to go to sleep afterwards. So I hope I can go upstairs and find a good tune real quick, process this sucker so that, you know, before I'm out like a light. That's right. I'm not out like a light. I lay up at night, I watch football on my iPad. It's crazy, but I've been watching this Amazon series called All or Nothing. 3 series seasons where they follow a football team like the Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys and the Rams, I think, of Los Angeles. It's pretty, I don't watch football, but this was interesting to me. I don't watch like the season, regular season at all. I don't keep up on it, but this show is full of drama. So I like it. More drama. More so than never mind. Shut up. Turn this thing off and go upstairs. Okay.
Long, long while, long, long while, for it's a long, long while, from May to December. Long, long while, and the days grow short, when you reach September, and the autumn weather turns the leaves to flame. One hasn't got time. Precious days are old, for the waiting game, for the days dwindle down to a precious few. September, November, and these few precious days I'll spend golden days. These precious days I'll spend with you.